Hey, what's up guys? It's Joey again from Credlocity. Today I'm making this video. It's going to be several parts. I don't even know how long it's going to be because the shit I've been reading online and watching on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all this other bullshit is wrong. 90% of the shit that's out there is incorrect. Alright, I want you guys to know this. You have to know that 9 out of 10 of the stuff that you are watching, these quote-unquote credit hacks and I can do this in 14 days. It's all wrong. It's wrong. There are fast ways to do things. You play fast and loose, 9 out of 10 times it's illegal, right? So you don't want to do something that's illegal. You don't want to have your credit fixed for only 6 months or a year and it go right back when they find out and it catches up with you. You don't want that. What you want is sustainable, solid, good credit. Now, one of the things I want to bring up here, and this video I've been watching because I was just really trying to figure out, watching all of his videos, like how he comes up with this crap. I mean, it's insane to me. It really is. Now I don't even know if I can zoom in on this. Let me see. Yeah, I think I can zoom in on this. So we got this guy. Where is this at? 2 minutes and 9 seconds. All right. So first, let's go to this. The video is titled 14-day hack, how to delete anything from your credit report. This is on YouTube, all right? So on this video, let me see, I can bring this right here. Let's move this over a little bit, just so we can see. And I want his face to be shown. I really would love for him. I can help him, all right? So his name, this guy's name, what is his name? I don't even know his name. Ain't that some shit? Let me see, hold on.
Today.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Dave Cousins. That's his name. He has 28.6 thousand subscribers. So he's giving wrong information to 28.6 thousand subscribers. Alright? Now first, if you look at the video description, like he'll point out CFPB write-up. And he'll put, in accordance with the Fair Credit Reporting Act, convergent account number blah 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 has violated my rights. Then he puts 15 United States Code 1681 section 602A states I have a right to privacy. So first, let's discuss section 602A. Alright? In the next video, part 2. Alright guys, so part 2 of the video. So essentially what I'm saying is the guy, Dave Cousins, with 28.6K followers or subscribers on YouTube, is full of shit. I'm sorry, there's no other way to say it. He gives real credit repair companies a bad name. He helps whoever he helps commit fraud. All right, so let me break it down for you real quick. So on his description for the video, 14-day hack, how to delete anything from your credit report, he cites 15 United States Code 1681 section 602A, and he says that it states that he has a right to privacy, or that presumably you would have a right to privacy. This is wrong. First, section 602A is the congressional findings. So meaning when Congress creates a law, before they create the law, they issue findings, their reasonings for why they want the law created, right? So the findings are not the law. The findings don't imply a right. It doesn't give you a right to do something. It doesn't imply any rights, whether statutory, constitutional. It doesn't do anything for you. It's there to help the courts interpret the purpose of the statute itself, the reasoning for it. So, we have our courts who sometimes come into very difficult questions, and those difficult questions require for them to look at the plain meaning of the law and the plain meaning of every word. Also, Congress's intent, their reasoning for it. So, Section 602 is specifically titled Congressional Findings and Statement of Purpose. All right? Now, he's talking about Section 602A, which specifically says, quote, accuracy and fairness of the credit reporting. that Congress makes the following findings. And then I'll post a link, you know, on this part 2 video as to what the findings are and, you know, where you can find them, you know, it's directly on the Congress website. Now, this, let me make it very clear. This does not imply or give any consumer any right. 602, section 602A, does absolutely nothing except states Congress's reasonings for this specific law. That's it. Nothing else. Just that. So this whole fairy tale dream bullcrap about how somehow with 602 you can, you know, get stuff deleted in 14 days is bullcrap. That's it. Exactly that. Nothing else. Alright guys, so this is part 3 of the video. Part 2, you know, we broke down pretty much what 602A was about, the congressional findings, etc. So if you go further down the line in the description of his video, he talks about essentially 15 United States Code 1681, section 604A, section 2, and he says that it also states a consumer, quote, it also states a consumer reporting agency cannot furnish a account without my written instructions, unquote. This again is wrong. It's completely wrong, completely wrong. Let's take you straight to 604, and he says section 2, so wait. Yeah, so he says 604A, section 2. So we're going back to 604, section A, part 2, it says in accordance with the written instructions of the consumer whom it relates. This part, 604, speaks of permissible purpose, meaning in order for a company, whether it's an employer, you know, a tenant screening service, a credit card company, a bank, a mortgage company, whoever the case may be, must have permissible purpose before viewing your credit report, before giving you a pool, a hard inquiry, right? So that's what this speaks of. So if we look at 604A, states in general, subject to subsection C, any consumer reporting agency may furnish a consumer report under the following circumstances and no other. Then he goes and skips 1 and goes straight to 2. In accordance with the written instructions of the consumer whom it relates. This speaks of nothing about saying that, you know, it states that a consumer reporting agency cannot furnish an account. First of all, a consumer reporting agency, TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, you know, LexisNexis, you name it, right? They don't furnish accounts. They furnish credit reports. So credit reports, as you guys know, I've discussed in my video before, is essentially like a report card on how you do with your credit, with your finances. And it wouldn't necessarily show anything. It will only show to whoever's a subscriber to reporting. So, for example, Citizens Bank might only report to TransUnion and not Equifax or Experian, but Wells Fargo will report to all 3, and Comcast Cable will report to none. You know, so it doesn't always give an accurate picture. However, back to the issue at hand, Section 604A has absolutely nothing to do with a consumer reporting agency furnishing an account to anybody without written instructions from the consumer. That's just not real. You know, and again, you can find this on the link that I'm going to post. You know, you can do a basic Google search. It doesn't matter. You know, you can find it. It's real easy. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Now, what I want to do in this last couple minutes, now that I broke down that his description is bullshit, his video is bullshit too. He's about to tell people. Alright guys, part 4, back to David Cousins, right? So we went over the description, we called bullshit on it all, because that's what it is. It's bullshit. All of it is bullshit. I don't care what nobody says. So, you know, that's just what it is. So let's bring you to the actual video. So this guy is essentially telling people in this video the 14-day hack to, oh, give me 1 second. 14-day hack. And he sounds so convincing, my goodness.
Show you too. You need to see Experian, TransUnion, how you want to go to is this CFPB is in control.
Alright.
What we're going to do now.
So right now he tells you to Google CFPB to file a complaint. So he's saying that in 14 days you can get anything deleted if you file a complaint with the CFPB. It's bullshit. Alright, it's just, that's what it is. Alright, so he's telling people to
put a complaint, right?
Put a complaint in. Submit a complaint. Because, you know, it's just true, the CFPB is in control of the credit bureaus. However, the rest of the video is bullshit at this part.
So what you want to do now is start a new complaint. Okay, y'all gonna get some good information.
Now, when you're submitting a complaint, mind you, everything you say on here is subject to the penalty of perjury. If you don't know what penalty of perjury is, please Google it. All right, you can get up to 5 years in federal prison for lying. For lying, you can get up to 5 years in federal prison for lying. You do not lie to the CFPB. You don't lie to the Federal Trade Commission. You don't do that. That's not the way to go about it. It's all wrong. This guy, listen, and it's not just him. You know, he probably got educated wrong, just like 9 out of 10 of the other people do. You know, there is a culture in the credit repair industry that they sit here and they tell you, you know, hey, oh my God, do this. This is a trick. It's legal, and it's this and it's that, and we're gonna get everything removed off of your credit. It's fraud, man. It's fraud. It's not real. You shouldn't do it. It's illegal. You know, it's unethical. And he's really just stealing your money for something that you could do yourself. You know, if you're gonna lie yourself. And I mean, yeah, technically here he is coaching you to lie, but then, you know, the real end is pretty much essentially, well, if you can't do it yourself, pay me and I'll do it. You know, and it's all bullshit. You know, it really is. It just brings me back to one of my last videos where I talked about how, you know, credit repair companies, a majority of them are scams, you know? And you got to be very careful with people like him. So here, real quick before the video ends, he tells people to say that you contacted the creditor, even if you haven't. You know, you're gonna select yes, and then this automatically is a felony. Period. All right, guys. So this is gonna be part 5 of the video. I'm really not even gonna spend that much more time on the bullshit. It's sad. It really is. It really is sad that you have Black and brown and Hispanic people we're taking over this industry. You know, a majority of us minorities, we are taking over this industry. I've been in this industry since 2008. And when I first started, it was a majority of white people in this industry. A lot of people told me I didn't know what I was doing. And a lot of people told me that, you know, what I was doing was bullshit and I'm not going to make any money and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But I've survived this long, you know, and I love to see when, you know, our Black and brown and Hispanic brothers and sisters come in. And I love to see when all the minority communities come in and start taking over this industry, because we can really rock this industry, right? And then you have people like this who do bullshit. You know, like, you mess it up for everybody else. Now, you know, stuff like this, you have the CFPB cracking doors down. You know, they like the DEA. They running into your business. They shutting shit down because you're saying wrong information. You know, you're lying. Lying is against the law. You have to know that. Even making these videos violate CROA, the Credit Repair Organizations Act, which forbid us as credit repair companies and credit repair agents and credit repair professionals from knowingly providing false information to consumers, for knowingly and for coaching consumers to lie. This is a serious thing. You know, it's a very serious thing that we have to either shape up or ship out. That's it. There's no ifs, buts, whens. There's not any of that. It needs to happen now. It really has to happen now. And these credit repair companies who are doing this shit, they won't last long. They won't last long. You're going to give them your money, okay? And then they're going to be shut down and you're out of your money. You need to find a credit repair company that's ethical. You need to find a credit repair company that's not a quick fix. You know, first, nobody can tell you how long it's going to take to fix credit. That's unethical. Nobody knows. It's just not realistic. You know, you can give like an estimate, like, hey, I can think about, you know, it looks like from my experience it could be about this long, but nobody really knows. So anybody who guarantees you a time frame, run. Anybody who charges you up front for money, run. Anybody who doesn't offer a money back guarantee, run. They frauds. You don't want that. They frauds. Come on.